Stream is not dead. Stream is dead.
Cat's just losing his shit. Oh, I'm still in the lobby. That's nice.
Yeah,
Right.
Dota didn't work out that you left and had died. Stream is live.
Hooray!
And there's some adverts, Tekken 7. It's very exciting. I'm not going to watch that.
My cat's just meowing. So open mic in team, and then I need to change my scroll. Oh, my scroll speed's really low. I didn't change that. Oh fuck! I've been playing with my scroll speed super low. That G's from both teams. Mop said R. Death Row says G. I'm just gonna fucking go.
Yeah, they are on different teams, so it's probably good.
Yep. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you very much for joining me, Illidup Stormrage, and my co-caster Nelson.
Hello everybody.
But wow, this is like first fixture of round 2 of IDL season 3. But because one of the games wasn't played last week, this is actually the first game for Team B, which is the Dire team.
Yeah.
And it's the second team for Team D, Nerd Herd, which is the Radiant side. So
it
last
feels
week,
quite a lot like the first one for Team D, though, given that they were missing 2 of their stronger players. Perhaps,
yeah, they were missing
their
2 best players, but they do have a full strength lineup this time. So hopefully we'll see a better showing from them than the 0-2 loss they suffered last week.
Yeah.
And on Team B side, they do have a couple of subs. So Parakeets and Fiery Drake have kindly stepped in for Gino and Tom Cox. So I believe Tom is going to join us for Game 2, and Gino may also join us for Game 2, depending how he's feeling. He's unfortunately not very well at the moment.
Oh.
Poor
I hope
guy.
you're watching.
Yeah, I hope you feel better. Feel better soon, Gino. We love you.
I don't know you very well, so I can't express those sort of emotions towards you.
I've never met him in real life, so I feel more comfortable expressing that kind of feels.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
It's heartfelt.
bans have happened. The Nyx ban and the Timbersaw bans are clearly targeting heroes that
These are Lomas heroes.
That Magnus Magnuson has had good games on before. He's played off lane in the past. I don't know if he'll play off lane for this team. Certainly in season 1, towards the end, they actually moved him off of the off lane position, and it seemed to be much more effective to me. I don't know whether they'll continue that with this new team.
Yeah.
But the anti-mage ban, so the respect ban against Fref, always likes to play the anti-mage, and Centaur ban as well. I know Ollie likes that, Death Row. So
we've got Keith Shadow Shaman out, first pick.
Oh, I'm excited about this. We haven't seen this yet this season. Keats did sub in for Nerd Herd last game, but they didn't pick it, which was sad. Did we ban it? I don't know if we banned it.
We banned it in one of the games.
Yeah, we banned it in one of the games.
Not in both.
Yeah. So the Ogra Magi. So hopefully neither of these teams are stream sniping, so I feel like I can comfortably say that I think this is going to be Josie's hero, based on the conversations I had with her today.
Ah, Josie's picking up the Ogre.
She is, yeah.
Expanding that hero pool. That's good.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the most fun heroes to play in the early game as well, because you're basically a big bully. You just go around and slap people.
There's 4,000 armor, I believe, and 12 health regen per second.
Yeah, that's roughly correct, yeah.
Yep, I believe those are the actual numbers. It's around 1,000. It's like
I heard it was over 9,000.
Makes it awkward to buy. Over 9,000. I guess if you build a ring of protection or something, it probably is.
Yeah.
A strong team fight opening there from the Dire side.
Yeah. So the Tide Hunter as well as the Shadow Shaman, they're gonna have a lot of disable. That is for sure.
Yeah.
The Ogre actually, if they can keep the Tide Hunter level 1 for a decent amount of time, the Ogre can zone him. But that's going to be difficult to do. Going to require some coordinated play from the Nerd Herd supports here. So this.
If that Shadow Shaman starts roaming on this Invoker, he could have a rough time in lane. But
yeah, the Sam Joker. We haven't seen it.
So it could be Sam, could also be Goon, Francesco. He's a
That's true.
bit of an Invoker spammer.
Well, I having not seen Goon play Invoker, admittedly, Sam is really very good at it. So yeah, it will be interesting to see which one of them takes it.
So I'm privy to some inside information here, having just played the pub with Francesco, and know that they've been doing some practice games as a team with Francesco mid on the Invoker, and they seemed quite comfortable with him on that role. Okay. So I won't be surprised to see an off-lane Sam here, perhaps. Or even, because I know, does Chris play a lot of support in his pubs, right?
I believe Chris, was a support main.
So I don't know if Chris is actually going to even go as far as playing support here and try and be a sort of high-impact roamer, perhaps.
Yeah.
Because it's not something we've seen a lot of in this league. We've seen a lot of like the strong players playing the cores, getting the farm and doing the late game stuff, but not a lot of early game, take over the game situations.
We did try that in Season 1, because we were on the same team then as well, as you remember.
Yes.
We did the roaming Marana.
Yeah.
And it was okay. I don't know, I think with these teams balanced better, I think we could see a little bit more variety in terms of putting stronger players on supports and maybe going for that roam. I'm noticing my mic is not coming through in game perfectly, so I'm just going to drop the threshold even further.
Fair enough.
There we go.
So what we're expecting to see here, so there's the Drow ban out from Dire. I guess they don't want... The Invoker already has fairly decent last hitting power in lane with the early levels in Exort. Clearly don't want to have to deal with 80, 90 last hit damage early on from the Invoker.
And there's the threat with the Cold Snap as well of just killing you outright. It's a surprisingly high amount of damage.
Yeah.
So the TA ban...
I will be right back.
Sure. So TA ban, I mean, Ignite is so good against TA, but I guess they're feeling like they want to give the Invoker a good start without having to necessarily rotate the Ogre. And the Silencer ban, just general kind of not wanting to deal with that ult, I suppose. So on the other side we've got the Drow ban, as we've mentioned, and the Terrorblade ban. I mean, they have some stuff to deal with the Terrorblades. So the Invoker spell is obviously very good at clearing illusions out. Ogre does next to nothing to Terrorblade unless you know which one the real one is. So there's that.
The Terrorblade banned by the Dire here, though.
That's true.
I'm not sure if there is a Terrorblade player on the Nerd Herd. Nobody I've seen play it.
Quite possibly. You never know with Chris. He plays all sorts of stuff.
Sure.
Seems to always do a good job. And the Lich. I feel like Lich is okay against Terrorblade. It's not great, obviously, because you waste a lot of damage on the illusions, but it does clear them out, and it keeps the Chain Frost bouncing. So especially if you pick that Ags up, it's quite disgusting at that point.
This is true. But something like a line might be stronger if you're just looking to clear the illusions out.
That's true. You do pop 2 instantly. And there's that change in I think it's 706 where Dagon insta kills illusions now.
Yes, that is also true. Troll, not too much synergy with the lineup so far. There isn't a secondary right clicker here like a Weaver or something in the off lane, or even a support Weaver that could go well with that battle trance. But still strong safe laner right now.
I would
might risk getting counted by this Invoker, but
that's true. He will pick up the BKB though.
Of course, yeah.
Fairly core on that hero. They also do have a lineup where they can just pick another right clicker at this point now.
Yes.
They have the flexibility of the troll mids as well if they want it.
I could maybe even see perhaps a sniper mid here.
Oh, that would be
fares well against the Invoker. Bit difficult against the Venge because you've got her swapping you back into the fight when you don't want to be.
That's
but there's
true.
not a huge amount of AoE coming out on the Radiant side right now. Maybe if they go for some interesting AoE control offline, the Centaur's banned, but they could still go for like an Enigma, which even gives you a stun that you can, or Axe,
Picked the
gives you a
axe.
stun for holding down the Tidehunter through Kraken Shell, so you can get
Yeah.
him bursted down before the Ravage comes out. I think that's a strong pick there. Though it might be a bit squishy in the lane against Shadow Shaman Lich.
Well, the Shadow Chamber base damage buffed yet again.
Yes.
Last patch. So with the slow and the shackles and everything,
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Also, just strong nuke damage going out.
Yeah, definitely.
So they've got a good, couple
But
of hundred damage early on.
The axe can always retreat into the jungle as well, so there is
Yeah.
that option. Which I tend to like with offlaners, because it seems to be fairly common to go with strong tri-lanes in this league.
Yes.
So having that flexibility on your offlane is pretty essential. They've gone for the sniper ban. I wonder if they heard us. Stop sniping, nerd herd. But to be fair, I would not want to face a sniper in that lineup either.
Yeah, especially not as the Invoker mid.
No, definitely.
It's just a really rough matchup. I could also see like maybe a Shadow Fiend coming out from the Dire here.
That would be very nice, actually.
Especially like against Invoker, because Invoker isn't terribly good at pushing out the mid lane. You find yourself, because he's very single target, he's going to end up caught under his tower a lot. And the PA coming out here.
Okay. There's
I mean, she's going to get an early
burst damage.
Yeah.
For bringing down the Tidehunter under Axel, which is very nice.
Yeah. Not sure how much I like her against Troll. That blind can be really rough.
Yeah, it's going to be a core BKB for the PA this game.
Yeah.
But then you do run into the problem where if you get it too early, you don't have it in the late game. So.
Yes. Yeah, and that Tidehunter really comes back online when when BKBs are down to 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. And if the Shadow Shaman can survive with like a Glimmer Cape and a Ghost Scepter or something, then the PA's just going to be absolutely wrecked by him after the duration's up. Having said that,
big OD at the end.
So that's a nice hero with the Battle Trance.
Yeah.
Not really an MKB carrier.
No.
Don't really want to pick that item up on that hero. Troll, you can get an MKB, no problem. So I guess they're going to back the Troll to 1v1 the PA, and hope the OD can deal with the rest of them.
Well, they do have the option, of course, of because the OD's got the save against both the Axe and PA jumping in.
That's true.
Can keep if Troll gets locked down during his BKB there. They've got an answer. It's not the best, but manageable.
Yep.
Same with keeping the Tide from getting bursted. I guess that's more relevant.
Yeah.
And a lot of stupid heroes on the Radiant side. It's only really Invoker that's got any sort of respectable link game. That Santi's Eclipse is going to do a lot of damage here.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So it could be very explosive from Mop on his OD. Is there anyone?
They do have the control against the OD though, with the Axe and the Venge and the Ogre.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a clear favourite with the drafts. I think it's going to come down to
No,
execution.
I think these are reasonably fair. Some people on comfort heroes, Francesco and Keats in particular, Goon and Keats. And who's winning on towers? This is easy Radiant on the towers, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Someone needs to step up the hat game on the Dire side there.
Well, GG, that's the end of that one.
Yep.
Join us for game 2.
Yep, easy game, easy life.
Absolutely. Okay, so on the Radiant team we have Donald on Axe, we have Fref on PA, we have Death Row on Vengeful Spirit, we have It's on Random on Ogre Magi, and we have Goon as expected on the Invoker.
Oh, looks like we might see an early smoke play here.
Exciting! I'll do this
Smoke on
quickly
the
then.
Venge.
We have Goldrian on the Tidehunter, we have Mop on the OD, we have Magnus Magnuson on the Troll Warlord, we have Parakeets on his signature Shadow Shaman, and we have Fiery Drake on the Lich. So, let's see. They've smoked 4. Is this a bug? No?
No, the axe is not smoked.
The
He's
axe
carrying
somehow
a
didn't get
smoke. It's
smoked,
like some communication issue there.
Little bit of misplay there.
They might be hoping for a ward to come out around about here, perhaps, and that way they could bait the axe being
Perhaps,
further
yeah,
back
maybe
than
it's a
he
deliberate
actually
play.
is.
I think they could probably pick off this Troll Warlord here. They've
This is
revealed the Invoker.
great positioning.
So the Troll is going to live. I don't think the Lich will be as lucky.
Oh no, he's come back round. Turn back round.
That was a good call
That's
there.
a good call.
Held the skill point smartly. We're going to get another stun up on the Venge soon. If he can... Oh, his team's body blocking him here. Needs to throw out the Ignite there on the... Yep, they got the Ignite. They're going to get 2 kills here.
That is a very strong start.
Really nice early rotation from the Radiant team. Well executed. They're going to get 2 bounty runes off this as well.
Yeah, the Tide going and picking up the bounty rune from the Radiant jungle.
Yeah, he's got his Observer Ward out as well. And he is going to probably get level 2 off this as well, because they're not going to get to bottom lane in time to zone him. Pick up the bounty rune, someone. Come on. Yep,
The PA is going to... Are they aggro trying here? This is an aggro tri lane coming out. So Axe is moving bottom.
That's interesting. So Axe is just TP'd bot. They're going for the 1v1 with the Tide.
I'm not sure about aggro trying against the Lich. That feels like a very bold play. You're going to get so little experience in this lane.
I think they're going to be underleveled.
They're saying that the PA has a lot of gold, a lot of early items coming out for her. Obviously getting the... Did she get both kills? Yeah, both kills at the start of the game. So first blood and the follow-up.
That's very nice. So I think we need to see the Ogre come and slap this Shadow Shaman about a bit. Slightly blocking.
Are we going to get a Sunstrike in here?
Not gone for it yet.
If we get a stun out from this Venge, then
oh yeah,
that's
that's
going to
got
come
to
in
be
now.
a dead Shadow Shaman. One more right click. There he goes. So got clarity up. So the other thing that's actually nerfed aggro tri-lanes is the fact that you don't get the shrine at 0 minutes anymore.
Yeah, you have to wait till 5 minutes into the game now.
Yeah, so you have to bring a lot more regen to the lane than you otherwise. Of course, less of a... It's more of a commitment from the safe lane to go and all shrine together. So certainly better for the offlaner. How it used to be anyway. So pretty even so far in the mid lane. Looks like Sam on the axe is doing a good job of pulling ahead of the Tidehunter on last hit so far. Obviously the Tide have a little XP advantage, having been in the lane a little bit longer, but that's going to be evened up quite quickly, I think. So
I wouldn't expect to see a lot of denies coming out from this axe. Like he's going to suffer from the anchor smash on his last hit damage.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So this is getting aggressive here. That's good. It's good to see. Going on to the Lich, another stun follow up. They're going to get another kill here. If they keep getting kills, this trial is going to pay off.
Yeah, this is how you win this lane. Is like you're going to have the experience disadvantage from the Lich sacrifice, but if you keep getting the kills, it's not going to matter.
Exactly. So we're having a good time on the OD here.
They're about even.
Yeah.
13-3 versus 11-3.
Expect to see him probably pull even further ahead, given the fact that he can start banishing and. We've got a rotation
Invis
for the
rune here
from
from the
Invis. I don't know if this is a kill. I'll go for the stun now. Yeah, that's nice. Banished himself to dodge the rest of the procs on the cold snap, which is very nice. Don't like the positioning from the bench there. Should have gone for the body block, in my opinion. But it's a decent rotation. Good try. That does give the top lane. Gone for the ignite on the Shadow Shaman. I don't think that was the right play. I think Jace should have gone for the extra damage to finish off that troll.
So they've got 2 Orbler Venoms in this lane as well.
Yeah.
On the Radiant side.
Yeah.
Not sure how I feel about that.
I think the Ogre picked it up level 1. I think maybe Chris picked that up in response to his strong start with the 2 kills.
Yeah,
So there's a minute left on this shrine, and yeah,
they're all
this
full
ogre's
health though now, so
this ogre and the Venge are out of mana, and you can't really be aggro tri-laning without mana on your supports. They need to sort this out. Venge is bringing out the infused raindrop. I've never bought that on a support. What's your opinion on that?
so I think it's very strong, but just it gives you that sort of tank ability. It's like the old bracers build.
Yeah.
Like it keeps you alive longer. There's a lot of nukes coming out of this lane, like both the Shadow Shaman and Aether Shock. Not that he's actually leveled it up. Keats classic here. Like I
He
don't
loves
think
them shackles, mate.
he's never channeling that shackles in his lane.
No, well, yeah, maybe with this, with the lack of mana on the stunning heroes.
Yeah, maybe. But also it builds into Urn now, so I think that
that's
is in
true.
fact.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's also got the
Chris-
circlet to follow up now.
Chris missing a few more last hits than he should be here. Yeah, there we go, got that one. So the troll, despite this pressure, is still leading on last hits over the PA. I mean, they have been brawling a lot, but he has also missed a few that he should have got.
The net worth advantages dropped down as well. I think they had a little bit more of an edge earlier, but
yeah, currently sitting just about 500 gold.
yeah,
Basically nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. So Evoker's actually pulling ahead on the last hit slightly.
Yeah.
He's got
Oh,
a
there's
few
a fight kicking off top.
Let's go there.
There's
So
a big blind coming out there from the troll.
Go for the Sunstrike. It's going to get split across the heroes. He's going to get the stick
No
up.
mana on the supports here.
I think Josie's going to live.
I don't know, they've got the ranged slow coming out in a second.
There we go. Yeah. I think that's going to be Venge as well. Troll just about survives. Those stick charges really paying off. Another item that's great in a tri-lane versus tri-lane is the stick.
Yeah, there's no sticks. There's only one stick in this whole lane. This is.
Wow.
I'm not sure I agree with that choice there.
Certainly like picking that item up on brawling early.
There's a haste rune on this OD mid.
So I think he should have positioned there.
Yes.
He's
I
missing
agree.
his attack moves there. That was a kill if he'd executed it right.
We've had a lane swap now. The Axe has moved top.
Yeah, they sent the PA bot to get a bit more. So the Axe is level 5, which is pretty damn good.
He's no mana though.
Yeah. They do have the Shrine available now. But they do have the Venge with full mana. Where's the
Invoker's more than
the
halfway
Ogre?
to his Midas.
Ogre's mid. Gone to try and...
There's Venge coming around as well. She has a smoke in her stash. I think that should probably have been in use.
Okay,
The
so
OD might be fighting here.
you get the Ignite off. I think the Venge should have gone then with the...
Yeah, I think if he goes in there, that's probably. They had creeps pushing into their tower, so I guess they didn't want to show.
Yeah.
I
mean, the
Ogre has mana
OD
for both
knows
spells.
that the Ogre's hit, and the Ogre's showing. Basically, that's not fog. That's fog. Yeah, that's not fog there. So let's get some pulls off. Well, they've left the Axe
PA's
solo
really
now.
suffering.
I would just ditch this lane entirely and go jungle on the Axe. I don't think there's a being here anymore.
I think PA needs a support spot. She's like Tide is level 6 and she's only just hit level 5. If he just walks into lane and ravages, I think he kills her.
Could just kill the PA, yeah, straight up. Especially with the max stuff in dagger build. Not going to miss too many hits with 20%. They've got 3 heroes sat mid. They've smoked up now. Go for stun now. Yeah, this is a kill for sure.
There's Sunstrike.
Got the Sunstrike.
The Ravage is going to come back in though.
Yeah. So I don't
The Invoker dead.
think Invoker's dead. He doesn't have
I know,
Gush.
he's out.
So I don't think the Tide is going to go down, but they need to be careful now. The Venge is dead.
And the instant Kraken shell there, that was well played by the Tide.
Ogre a bit tankier, and they're getting this pressure onto the top with Battle Trance used for the first time. TPing the Axe back in. Just throwing out the harassing battle hunger. I think it's only level 1. Yeah, only level 1. So yeah, Axe is doing what I would do in this scenario, just go and jungle a bit. So good start for the Invoker.
Yeah.
Going for
So you got his Midas yet?
What's Exhort? He
10
has
gold off.
it in 10 gold. Yeah. So it's invisible tide here. He doesn't have the Ravage. Does have 3
he's
points
not.
in Anchor Smash, but the Shrine is going to prevent any aggression here.
They've actually spotted him now with this sentry here. And put it down just as he was stood over here. I think clearly reacting to vision on them. Guess they thought there was a ward there.
Yep.
But it was just a big watermelon walking around.
The push is coming out top. Shadow Shaman
yeah,
does have the wards, but he's saving
dead.
him. I wonder if they'll go for the tier 2 push here actually. They've glyphed it up. The axe is there, so they do have to pay that some respect.
Supporters are rotating around as well. Looks like they'll be trying to get a pick off on the retreat. Lich is very far away from his team. It's a possibility they could.
I don't think
in
they'll have
there,
damage on the supports though. The axe is quite far away.
Hmm.
So they know where the axe is. They've got vision here. They're going to see the supports now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be a wasted rotation, unfortunately. But the support's done pretty well this early game, I think. They got the kill on the OD.
Invoker hasn't used his hand of Midas yet. It's had it sat in his inventory for a long time there, Francesco.
Yeah, is that Wandering Ripper going to get munched? Yeah, we get it finally. And this obs ward here again, spotting this rotation from the supports.
Yeah.
One of them has a.
So the OD's going in. He's getting aggressive here.
I think he's just giving them the big dick, saying, "Yeah, I know you're here."
I think that possibly tells them that the vision is in the area, though.
Possibly, although he could have been going to check the rune, maybe. Yeah, getting the chat out. So I think this push is going to finally take the top tower, and they do. Back off immediately. So I guess they've seen this.
Well, this Venge is very dead here.
Yeah, Venge. Oh.
Very out of position there.
Rip volley.
Not even planting a ward. I don't know what he was doing over there.
I don't really know. I think maybe they were trying to catch someone on the backswing, but I mean the axe and the ogre were way far behind.
He's got a kill here with this Ravage if he commits it, but
no, he's not going to.
As a somewhat regular Tide player, totally worth kill their carry at this point in the game.
He could. Surely he's got him now. Go on. Go on,
Just walk in.
Go on, Robbie. Go on.
Dead.
That was when he went to kill that creep there. That was the time. We could cut through this gap, I guess. Go on. No, what are you doing?
He doesn't want to commit it. He wants to hold it.
Yeah, that was the kill right there. Ravage, then Anchor Smash, right click, Anchor Smash, dead.
Or Ravage Gush if he doesn't think he has the time. If he's worried about TPs.
Yep.
More than enough damage.
Gosh, no. The OD's rotating. I think they've spotted. Yeah, they will have spotted it out. So,
yeah.
Good job with the support warding this game.
Top of the axe is trying to go on the.
Oh, he gets the dunk. I think that's worth it. I definitely think.
Yeah, you definitely take that trade at this point in the game.
Yeah.
He's getting a bit out of control on that troll.
Yeah, he's the most valuable kill on the map for them, so certainly worth it. They're putting some pressure onto this mid tower, the Radiant. The Boca bring out the Alacrity. We've got the rotation from the supports as well. So OD and Lich
mid lane looks like they're big commitment to defend this tower.
I don't think they're going to get anything from this. No,
with the Ravage first, maybe they could have had it, but
they're not going to get it. But they're going to pressure this bottom tower. The OD Illusions doing really terrible damage to it.
I still not want to Ravage, and fight going off mid.
Sunstroke whiffs, the bench has dropped. Battle Trance going, that's a good
is the
meatball.
Magnus, is not Magnus, and Troll super low there, 60 HP gets out on.
JC needs to walk away, and she's done. A little bit of an untidy fight from the Radiant there. The troll got away on very, very low HP, which really sucks for them. He's got a Midas build as well. Tide just got his Blink Dagger. Gone for the Blink first, that's on the Courier.
It's high impact if they want to group up around these ultimates of theirs. Lich doesn't have Chain Frost for another minute, but they can fight without that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like with the Battle Trance and the Sanity's Eclipse, they got more than enough with the Ravage. The Axe is close to his Blink. I think they want to try and delay any fight until he gets it, if they can.
Yeah, it's really hard for him to get that call off without it.
Yeah. So Battle Trance used, wards used.
It's going to farm up the wards here quite safely, I think.
The Tide should have been here, like right on this high ground.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pick up the Arcane Ring, but he just went to farm Ancients and left the Arcane there.
Like that.
Also, notably, if the Tide had taken the kill on the PA when we were talking about it, he would have had Ravage up again by now.
That's true.
That was a good dodge of the stun there.
Very nice. Was the meatball as well. That's a very nice 5-man Ravage. The Lich ult. Vogue's dead.
Vogue's out unless he walks back in.
And Vogue is going to get away, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike wanted it. Mike wanted it. That's the tower here. So great Ravage from the Tide Hunter. Catching all 5 heroes and then the follow-up Chain Frost. Just disgusting. Didn't even need the Eclipse.
No, that's the Blink reveal.
Yep.
Strong timing on the Blink as well, 14 minutes, but he's in a one-on-one laning situation, so that's
not too surprising though.
No. Axe still doesn't have his Blink.
The hero levels, the 2 Radiant supports are level 5 at 16 minutes into the game. That's really not good for them.
No.
By contrast,
have they eaten their tomes?
The Dire supports are 8 and 9. So the Radiant supports did have that difficult start, but with going for the aggro try, which didn't really work out, and they've not really managed to recover from that, sadly.
I think it's the same on the net worth chart. They're slightly behind on their core heroes, but the supports are just so far behind right now.
Yeah, they're not looking good spot here.
Partly that'll be the 3 towers that they've lost, all their tier 1s
yeah.
now. But that's not quite a 7k gold lead.
No, not quite. It's difficult as well. Those 2 heroes don't really have a way of catching up. It's not like you can go to jungle really. You kind of need to fight, and if your whole team's behind, that's difficult. But they do have the Axe Blink. That's definitely. He's just TP'd in. I was saying, why is he farming? Got the Blink. Go use that, especially with the Ravage being down. It's not down for much longer, but it is down. The Sanity's Eclipse still up. They've gone for the Midas on the OD as well. I believe that is 3rd Midas of the game.
I suspect so.
How do I see the what people have? F5. There we go. Items. Yep, 3rd Midas of the game. Just seeing if there was a, a Midas recipe on the Lich, but there's not. The Benj dies again. Benj still. Well, he's got level 6 now. That's good.
Tide looks to be building a mech as his follow-up item.
Okay.
Doesn't
the Lich already have most of the items for a mech? Yeah. Lich actually has a mech.
It could be a helm then. Hopefully they're communicating. I'm not sure I like mech on Lich when you have a Tide in the game, but...
No. I mean, they could get the pipe against the... Oh, this is a dead Ogre.
Yes, Ogre's very dead here.
Yeah.
Unlucky Josie. But in a good spot to push out this tier 2 tower now.
Yep. I think PA's got to try and trade here. They do have the blink on the axe. The axe is mid as well, so they're definitely not looking at defending this.
They've
Especially
also
past
picked up
defense.
a blink on the Shadow Shaman. That was very quick from Keats
That's
there.
really good.
And that's
Blimey.
without actually putting points in Shock to farm.
Yeah,
It's just the
he's having a great game.
getting involved in kills. Tide also has picked up the buckler, so this is not a helm. This is Mech Club starting up.
Awesome.
Everyone loves joining Mech Club, which
The
we'll see one on the Shadow Shaman next.
the first rule of Mech Club is you don't talk about Mech Club because then your other teammates will also buy mechs.
Ah, yes. Yeah. There's an ATOS coming out on the OD.
Ben's just going towards the power treads, which I can't justify anyway. I think that's a massive mistake. You need to go for the tranquils for the map presence,
Yeah, especially he's already got the and there's a mana regen item.
Yeah.
I think she's a very flexible hero for boots.
That's true, but in this situation, being so far behind, like if they were way ahead, like sure, go for the treads, go and try and transition to right clicker. But not in this game, especially as they're just about to take counter. Roll takes the Aegis. Yeah, that's a buckler. Okay. Keeps going towards the Ether Lens on the Shadow Shaman, great item for that hero. I would expect he will keep his Arcane Boots rather than disassembling them. So having played a little bit of Shadow Shaman in the previous patch, I definitely felt like disassembling the Arcane Boots was the wrong idea because you really do struggle for mana on that hero.
Yeah.
So I think having both is worth
Oh,
it. That's a good
initiation. Tornado into Axe Call.
Astral. The Astral prevented a lot of damage there, but they still picked up with the Meatball. Doesn't actually stop the disable. Massive 5-man Ravage again. Oh, and the 5-man Sanity's Eclipse and the Lich ulti also coming out. I think they're going to get the Invoker as well. He's got no mana for the Ghost Walk. That's a full team wipe. That started so well for them, and then it just the 5-man Ravage again, the second one of the game.
Yeah. So buyback on the Invoker. I think he has to buy back here, otherwise it's a rack down. And hopefully buy some time with Tornado.
Yeah.
He has his Ags, so he can throw out a lot of spells. I think that's a reasonably strong buyback there. But
yeah,
it's a shame the initiation was off to such a great start. Even the OD imprisonment on the axe, as opposed to one of his two heroes teammates that have been caught, and saved them from like the meatball. Might have been strong there, but then just Aegis and Ravage and everybody's dead.
They sure are.
And there's a Shadow Blade up now on the Troll Warlord.
Oh boy. Rolls hunting. Haste Rune and the Shadow Blade.
And both mechanisms have now been bought on the dire side.
Fantastic. It's good to see
complete on the Lich.
Those two items synergizing so well.
It's for the split pushing, I assume. Is you push down one lane, you've got a mech. You push down another, you've got a mech.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you wouldn't be in a situation where like you don't have a mech. I mean, that would be disastrous. So it's the only way to be sure. Yep, Keats has picked up the energy booster in addition to the arcane boots. So, as expected, Troll around the map with the Shadow Blades. This looks like. I don't like the swap there, it wasn't really necessary. I gone for the cool. Decent
The Troll's just going to clear up here though.
Yeah, oh, the ward trap before he died as well. That was really nicely done.
Are they going to get another here? They don't have vision.
If Ogre jukes, I think Ogre can get away. They're going to find Ogre now.
They've got her.
Yeah. So, he dead Ogre, especially with the Astral. Just going for the TP out.
I like trying the TP.
Yeah, that was decent.
There's some good game sense there from Joshi, like the attempted juke.
Yeah.
Like, or would have got away with the Lich if they hadn't split correctly.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a decent attempt for sure. And like knowing to save the TP until after the Astral as well.
yeah.
Good try, good try. Atos up on the OD. Have a look at items again. So it looks like the PA is moving towards the Desolator. I don't like that. When you're this far behind Desolator is bollocks. Don't get it. They do have the
OD
Blade
is still
Man
fairly
on the axe.
squishy though.
That's true. But I mean, you need the lockdown to be able to even get your damage out. And unless this this Mythical Hammer is for a BKB, but then like BKB, no, he's just bought a second one. It's in his stash.
You can't go BKB without having a damage item.
No, that's true. Yeah, that was the point.
To be honest, I think the only way they're winning this game is make sure no fight can happen because people keep getting one-shot crit with the dagger.
Oh, the Invoker gets away.
Good escape there for the Invoker. No detection on the dire side there.
Good. One G-Sig. That keeps the Ogre Magi alive. They are going to get the PA. Yeah, there's a dead PA. That's really unfortunate. You really need the PA to be out split pushing and trying to keep away from all the action. But unfortunately caught out there.
So yeah, going back to the Eidolons on the Shadow Shaman, I think since the change you probably should be disassembling your Arcane Boots, but I agree the previous patch it felt very much like you disassembled your Arcane Boots and then you had no mana for the rest of the game.
I guess you get the mana regen now, don't you?
Yeah, you get mana instead of health regen.
Point. I wonder what the Axe is going to build towards now. I feel like Axe is kind of Radiant's only hope at this point.
I'd maybe like to see a Shadow Blade come out from him.
That would
Get
be
the
interesting.
initiations up.
Oh, I missed the call there. That's really unfortunate. And that's a dead Axe. That's not what oh, that was a good attempt at saving with the swap out. It was a little bit too late.
Only a level 1 swap, so I couldn't reach the Shadow Shaman in time with it.
Well, evasion from PA. PA's going. Oh, another dodge! Ah, he couldn't quite get it. I think OD is going to pay with OD's life. OD has vanished.
Possibly gets away here.
That's a dead bench. Oh, Keen's got him. He's regening up with the
Strong turnaround.
Shrine there.
Shrine, they've still got no detection.
Finish off the Titan that he can't.
How's he for
They've got
spells?
the racks. Objective gaming there. Troll being very cheeky. Going towards that MKB. What was that Sunstrike? Missed it. Didn't get a kill anyway.
He was trying to pick up the Tide.
Yeah. Tide has the
at the time. He's got the Greaves now though.
Tide has the Greaves. So very nice item on Tide.
Lich has a lot of items in his stash.
Yeah, he's got that Glimmer Cape, picking up Toad.
Almost 6 slotted at this point.
He is support 6 slotted, that's for sure. So Keats is going towards a refresher.
That was a good pickup there. I missed that. I don't know if you saw it, but Invoker
oh no, I
getting the kill on the troll.
Yeah, that is fantastic for them.
It's putting the top of the net worth chart.
Yeah, Invoker's top of the net worth. So yeah, I mean, like if the Axe can get a decent call.
I think
this Invoker's far enough ahead that he has the damage. I mean, I think the Dire feel like they can go a bit greedy and not get the BKBs at the moment. I wonder if that will change.
I think that's going to need to change.
So OD is going towards the BKB now. I think probably Troll will still go for that, for the MKB. And just say, look, you know, you guys deal with the Invoker, I'm going to deal with the PA, and just trying to keep me safe from the Invoker, which might work out for him. I don't know, we'll see. You know, obviously Dave's a good player, his position is very good, so it's certainly not outside the realms of possibility that he can outplay them.
They don't really have a hero that can jump the back line and lock the Invoker down, like short of Keats jumping forward on the Shadow Shaman. which doesn't seem like a strong composition, especially with Venge roaming around.
Yeah.
How's Venge doing for levels? Still only level 9 and running into a lot of trouble here. Very dead. Very dead Vengeful Spirit there.
So I think had Keats gone for the Glimmer Cape or Force Staff rather than the building towards the refresher, he could maybe jump the back line. But yeah, with that he's just dead. Like if he blink hexes the Invoker, yeah, the Invoker doesn't get any spells off for however long, what, 3.5 seconds, which is good for them, but he's dead.
Yep. Vlad's pick up on the PA, I'm not sure I like this anymore. I mean, this was the Iron build when
so the PA
before.
This is a nice stun.
That Ravage is probably the end of the game right there.
I think so, yeah.
That was a big Chain Frost.
Chain Frost still bouncing. Everyone's dead except the Invokers.
He's BKB and he's out, but he's.
Yeah, it's not enough, especially with the Shadow Shaman Ward just taking the tower. They're not even
The
going to
troll's
care
coming on here.
about that.
I might be able to turn on this troll here.
Yeah, turn around to him. Stop using all the barracks go down. Let's keep looking at this all fight. I know that's
the blink forward from the supports.
Yeah. So Troll playing that quite cleverly there, just waiting until he knew he had the supports to go for the kill.
I'm not sure about this troll not just hitting the towers here and ending the game.
I think he's
just looking for the kills. I think
quite cocky at this point. Yeah. And I tend to agree with him, to be honest. Like this is over. They just didn't quite get the opening they needed. That is an opening right there. Needed the blade mail a little bit earlier. He's not going to get. Oh, the big Sanity's Eclipse. They've got the buyback on the axe. So they're going to try and take this out a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, Sam.
Didn't catch the Magnus. Not Magnus. I keep reading Magnus.
And that is
the Magnus.
That is the Chain Frost, and that is GG. So well played to the Dire team. What seemed like quite a good start for the Radiant just kind of evaporated. The questionable decision to go for the aggressive tri-lane didn't really work out. The nerf to the shrines really hurt them because they had their 2 supports running around with no mana, so they couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Made some rotations, got that good pick off on the OD, but it wasn't quite enough in the end. And
I felt like we just didn't see enough out of this PA.
The PA never caught up, really. That was the problem. I mean, going for that, going for the Vlad's first item as well, quite questionable.
I don't think Vlad offers anything on the hero anymore. You used to pick it up because you wanted the lifesteal with your unique attack modifier to Desert, but that's gone now. You can Satanic Desolator to your heart's content.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, less than 6,000 damage out from this PA. Yeah, she wasn't jumping the back line. I think more could have happened there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. It's hard when you're in that position as a carry when you're playing from behind and not entirely sure.
Not a strong hero for playing from behind.
No, definitely. Yeah, you want to be able to be aggressive on that hero. It's not one that you want to like picking and choosing when to jump in is a lot on that hero.
Yeah.
And the ballsy you can be, like the further ahead you are and the ballsy you can be, the more you just snowball. And missing out on that is quite unfortunate. But on the other team, great performance there from Will, going 15-3-6 on the OD.
Yeah, very impressive.
Most damage on the scoreboard there at 20,000. I think probably, I would say the Invoker won mid, but he wasn't able to have that same impact afterwards.
As it looked like every team fight, the rest of his team just died during the Ravage, and then it's Invoker against the world, and he's not a 6-slotted Storm Spirit. He can't just dive in and eat an entire lineup. He's
not quite able to do so. But still, good performance for him. So we'll look forward to seeing that Invoker again.
Yeah, I expect to see it again throughout this league if he's allowed to keep playing it.
1-0 and 24 on the Tide Hunter. That's jumped out at me.
Yeah, there's a classic Titan to start. So you ravage, they all die, and you don't get any of the kills.
Yep.
Could have had more kills in lane on that PA.
Yeah, definitely.
Would have kill number up. I like seeing kills on the Tide, especially because he went for the plus damage talent at level 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Which combos really well with having the troll on the team.
It sure does,
if you hit the ravage into battle trance, and then you've got these crazy rack-clips coming out from your Leviathan.
Alright, let's get the lobby up for game 2.
Yeah. I'm just going to step away once you get the lobby up for a moment, and then I'll be hopefully back midway through the draft.
Fantastic.
You can keep talking about Terrorblade again.
There we go, invite.
Excellent.
Where is Tom Cox is still away, so I'm going to assume he's not. See when we get Keats to join us on the cast. Keats is coaching the Radiant team now.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
That was a pretty disgusting display there.
Did you see how I got a less of a mark in supporting than David got on troll?
Did you?
Nice.
I
got 0.9.
Fantastic.
That's how much supporting I did.
Well, you crushed it, to be fair. Like that, what was it, like a 90-minute blink dagger or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I also like left it in the slash for ages, and I went, oh, I can go get it.
Nice. So yeah, how did that game feel from inside the team? Feel like it was an easy game?
Not really sure. At the start, we were like, oh god.
Yeah, the start was pretty aggressive from the nerd head.
Yeah. And I was sort of there like, well, I could help, but I'll probably just die as well.
Just left into
so
it.
I just sort of, like ran away.
Yeah.
But I think sort of every team fight we were sort of losing at the start, and then Ravage came in, and we sort of went, oh okay.
So many 5-man Ravagers.
Yeah. There's loads of that, and then also OD's ult as well.
Oh yeah.
Was like really strong in the 5-man Ravage.
Yeah, they just I don't know what they needed to do, but yeah, like grouping up against that is just you're gonna get completely screwed, and
yeah.
They just got completely screwed, pretty much.
Didn't really see much of their Invoker.
No, so well, the Invoker tended to be like, oh, he survived the Ravage and no one else on his team did, so what's he gonna do now? Well, not much.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good
Yeah,
game
I mean,
actually, the
fair
Invoker.
play. I mean,
Certainly,
he got pretty good farm, I think.
yeah, he won the mid lane against Will. Um, but then like Will had all the support from the team, so he ended up doing better overall.
Ah, okay, yeah. I mean, it was weird because like usually most games I'm sort of running around not knowing what's going on,
Yeah, yeah,
and then this one I was like, well, I'll just go push this down, I guess.
yeah. It's easy when it's like that. Just go drop your wards. GG. Done.
Yeah, pretty much was like, go drop your wards down the bottom lane. Okay, off I go, like wandering down. They put them down, and then like, oh, Invoker's here. Okay, run away. Are we waiting for something?
Yeah, just waiting for the teams to say they're ready.
Okay, fair enough.
I wonder if anyone's watching. Let's get Twitch open on my phone.
Probably not.
Yo, UK. Chat.
Oh, that
Oh,
was a
I need
bad
to
move.
log in to get the chat. Ugh. Oh, shut up. There.
No. I need.
Green says go, 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 go. Mop says, what are we fucking waiting on? I want to ping these news. So I'm going to click start game. Oh. Welcome to the chat room. Is anyone in here? Hello?
Let's have a look. What we got? I
I
think
said
it's.
hello. No one has responded.
Well, there's only 2 people watching it, and I'm guessing one's you and one's me.
But yeah, I think you might be right. Oh dear.
But never mind. Anyway.
Oh well, now there's one person. Well, if you're still watching it though, anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's
Okay,
okay.
so classic ban against Chris. No one wants to face this anti-mage. I mean, to be fair, it did have a decent crack at beating the all-conquering Team C last season. So
Anti-mage is grim.
yeah, oh
I
god,
just don't know how to play against it. But I guess
like,
if I played it more, I'd know.
I had a really rough game against anti-mage yesterday, playing
Yeah.
Morphling. Yeah, just like having no mana to waveform
it's-
away or to to morph. That sucks.
Yeah.
So they ban the Nyx again. I don't know. Like I don't think Dave's gonna play off lane, so I don't know. I don't think that's. I think it's worth banning.
When I was speaking to one team, he was like, "Well, I mean, why are they banning all the things I've played like 20 games ago?"
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever felt
No,
like he wants
he's
to
been
play
playing like core now. Not core. He's playing safe lane mids, so it's not. They're still banning against the offlaner. Ban the Tide this time, probably a good shout. So Robbie did a good job. Goldrian did a good job with his team fights, but like, it kind of showed that he maybe hasn't played as many 1v1s because he could have gotten a lot more aggressive on the PA when they swapped the PA down. He didn't really do it. But you know.
I think
Doesn't
it
really
was saying-
matter when you get like 3 or 4 5-man Ravages, you can do what you want.
Yeah, true. Is this going to be a mid ogre?
Chris has not picked it, so I don't think it's a mid ogre. So they've gone for the Lion. I imagine that's probably JC Seri, and they've gone for the Invoker again for Francesco. I think that's probably a good shout. He did have a good start. I think if the rest of the team can match what he's doing in the early game, then they'll have a lot better of a time.
Do you think they're going to swap that up to be Sam?
They could do. That's certainly an option. I mean, Sam is a great Invoker player. Chesko certainly showed in the last game that you can play it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they go for. I don't know how Chesko does on the off lane though. Obviously, you'd need to swap Sam off of that if he's going to go mids.
Yeah, true.
So Gino has got his signature Omni Knight. This is usually kind of disgusting to watch, so we'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched him play. I've only ever played against it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's very frustrating. You're just like, I'm gonna kill it while he's healed. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
I'm going to kill the whole team. Oh no, wait, he's just ulted.
Yeah.
I think one game, that last season or season before, I can't remember. We led it through one game and just picked user blade carries, and no, it's counterable, but you do have to pick in a particular way.
Okay.
So picking it this early does force Team D to go down kind of a narrower route with their core picks. They need those purges.
Yeah.
And there are heroes that have that built in, so like you could get a Shadow Demon or something like that, but I don't think I've seen Shadow Demon played this at all, so be quite the surprise to see it come out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it being played.
I don't think it's just not very good at the moment. It used to be really strong when you could stack camps and kill them, but the problem is now that with all the additional creeps that have magic resistance, so I changed that a while ago, but I mean, it's still affecting him. Even with like the creep spawning every minute now, you still just can't kill the stacks efficiently like you used to be able to, because his when you got like 4 stacks of Shadow Poison on someone, it used to be like a 1100 magic damage nuke, which obviously would just like single shot creep camp. But now if you have like a few centaur, like the small centaurs have the magic resistance, if you have a few of them, it just does nothing. And because they come in both the big and the medium camps, you can't just like be like, well, I'll stack the other type of camp.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah, I haven't seen much stacking for a while, but I guess that's probably because we forget.
It'll come back in now, I think. Now that the spawns every minute certainly helped that. I mean, it was harder to kind of plan your rotations when it was every odd minute.
Oh, okay.
I know I used to certainly stack a lot more when I was playing support before they made that change. So I haven't played much support since the patch, so I haven't really chance to get back into the stacking game. But it's certainly really good. Like that anti-mage game I played against last night, I was looking at his CS and they had like, it was something like 92 at 14 minutes, and he got his Battle Fury right then, and then at 16 minutes he had 150. So he got 58 last hits in that 2-minute period, and that was just clearing stacks.
Yeah.
Which is just absolutely absurd. Like 58 last hits would be a good number in the first 10 minutes of the game, let alone in like a 2-minute period. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there were more people casting.
Yeah, we got Keats in.
Oh wow, who came back? Ah,
Cheers.
Gino's back in the game,
Gino's
I see.
back in, yeah.
Okay.
I thought I couldn't, like, improve on my previous win.
That's fair.
So.
Some impressive play. Still not entirely sure I agree with your skill build on Shadow Shaman, but
No?
you're having success with it, so can't argue with results.
What would you go?
So I think Shock is really strong in the early game. Gets you your farm up for the arcane boots.
Okay.
And I feel like when I play the hero, I just don't have mana for the early points in Hex to do anything, like especially in the lane. Because the duration is so low at the early levels as well. So I've got like a 4-0-2 build by level 7.
Yeah. I mean, they do cost like an awful lot of mana.
Yeah.
If you like put loads of points in them. But as long as you can sort of control it with your boots and stuff, it's alright.
Also, at level 1, there's a 140 damage nuke. That's huge.
Yeah, it's like the biggest level 1 nuke, isn't it? Anything bigger than
A
that?
shadow word, I think, but that's a dot. So
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I've never really tried it or looked into it.
Yeah, give it a bash,
I've
mate.
always, I've always gone into like the. It's always good to shackle people so that your carry can kill some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just do that instead.
Shackle is a pretty insane ability, to be honest.
Well, I was waiting for level 20 where you can increase it by like 3 seconds or
Yeah,
something.
it's absolutely
I was-
disgusting, isn't it?
Don't you get like a second before you can use it again?
Yeah,
then?
yeah, yeah. If you have like Octarine, it's just like perma up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That sounds ridiculous.
it's with the hex. You get like shackles into hex and shackles. But I was expecting. I'd be surprised in that game if, like, because with the invoker tornadoes, if you're not picking up the invoker with the shackles in your spot. I noticed they've given the invoker back to Goon here.
Yeah. So I quite like the Dire lineup this time. I think it's going to be Goon on the Invoker again. I don't think Sam's going to take it because I think he's going to play this Bristleback. Bristleback's one of these offlaners. If they get a good start, they can really take over the game. He's going to have a hard time up against an Omni Knight and a Drow Ranger, and probably the Omni Knight as well. I'm expecting it to be a Geno support Omni Knight. Looks
Do you
like
think this is
probably a Lena
definitely
mid.
an offlane bristleback? This could be a core bristle.
I would be very
Especially with the
surprised.
alacrity.
It would. I don't think it would be bad. I think it would be a good pick, but I don't think they're going to do it. But happy to be proved wrong. The Warlock as well. Great team fight. Is really fun hero now, given that the talent lets you spawn a golem when you die, and it's not actually just spawn a golem. It's basically cast your ultimate when you die, except for the fact that you don't get ags. But it does like the AoE stun and everything, so it's pretty hilarious. You can do the refresher bloodstone build where you drop your ult, die, TP back in, refresh, drop your ult, die, and you have 6 golems.
That's a lot of farm.
Yeah.
It feels like a bit of a waste of a bloodstone. Are you sure you don't get the double golems with Ags? I haven't tried it myself.
No.
But I was reading some fans' Ags ranking article today, and he seemed to imply that, but he's probably wrong because he's a fool.
No, you get 3 if you have Ags, so you get the 2 that you spawn from your ultimate, and then you get 1 when you die. It doesn't drop the 2 when you die.
This is a very honest Drow Ranger pick. Only 2 ranged heroes.
Yeah. But I mean, that Lena with the Fiery Soul and the Drow Ranger aura is going to hit like a truck. The control up from the Axe and the Ogre, and then the sustain from the Omni Knight. I like their lineup a lot, I have to say.
I think I'd like to see a offlane Sand King here, perhaps.
Yeah, with the safe lane Bristle.
Yeah, they're short on ways of getting on top of the Drow. So the Bristleback can do it, but it's going to take him a while to get there.
Yeah, he's going to have to run quite far.
Yeah. Where something like a strong close range blink initiator could be really strong there. I mean, the Sand King probably struggle in lane, but they don't have really strong lockdown for him.
Yeah.
So with Burrow Strike and Sandstorm, he's pretty safe. But no, it's an offlane Bristleback.
Offlane Bristle with the Slug. Okay. So the benefit of the Slug is that if he maxes Dark Pact, which he should, I know Will doesn't, but you should. He can actually leave the lane to the Lion, and I think the Lion getting a quick Blink Dagger would be really big, because then you can get that Blink Hex, and you can actually blow someone up before the counter initiation comes.
I think the Slug's very good against the Drow as well. Because she'll be a reasonable way away from her team who want to be up front. You can get that pick off and burst her down.
Yeah, if you can distract everyone else with the Bristleback and the Golem, and you can just go and